So yeah, this is Lognarok. We're a Twitch channel, and we're just gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna move over to the adventuring lobby where we will begin. This is Birth of the Red Dragon, episode number 9. Can you believe it? 9 already. Okay, guys, welcome back.
Keep it up, guys. Stand over here.
I'm worried up.
Just vibing.
Can't see me.
Nice.
You got this.
Shield.
You guys just talking about
I
your
do have
stratagem?
lots of restoration.
No.
I'm just playing Banjo-Kazooie.
And reminiscent how our group could do in a nautical adventure.
My one helpful spot was lesser restoration.
I wonder how well if the 6 of you were plunged into a nautical adventure with your characters, how well they'd do.
Bird's nest 24/7.
Oh, that's right. You'd be fine because you can fucking fly.
I'd just turn into something that could swim.
Yeah, you could turn into a walrus. Outrageous. Well, guys, this is episode number 9 for us. My expectation for tonight is obviously going to be a BBEG fight that we're starting, that we're like hard intro into. And then if it doesn't take up all the time, we're going to have the opportunity to kind of choose what's next for the campaign, the next direction. So, the expectation, like, guys, don't feel pressured to like do anything. If you remember the map of Aurum, if there's like a special place you want to go, you guys can let me know, or you guys can follow like the kind of like hashtag main quest area, because you guys have been grinding pretty hard the last couple episodes, like, because it's been this Penguin quest to find Brighthammer, and you guys fought your way. This is the backstory now. This is the lead-in. You guys fought your way into Penguin. You guys rendezvoused with a local blacksmith named Lulzor. You learned where Brighthammer was last headed before he disappeared. And you guys were looking at maps of the town. And you at that time, you guys noticed the town well was being filled with dead people by some nasty summoner casting into the abyss. And you guys leapt into action. Nerva immediately halted his casting with Dispel Magic. And I actually had to check this homebrew spell that I was using if it would, in fact, be a 3rd level spell or not. And I ruled it at 3rd level, so that was like, yeah, this is awesome. That works. And the rest of the party just beat the shit out of the undead, incapacitated necromancer, hashtag easy clap. It was awesome. Just took a little time to get through it, but everybody really stepped up to shut down the undead in the town square. And you guys walked out of Penguin, leaving behind the culps of Lulzor, the local blacksmith, who courageously aided the party. You also left behind an abyssal monster groaning in the town well. But some things took priority, like getting back to the wagon and having a short rest with the horses either dead or missing. Now the party is on foot, arriving at the location where Brighthammer was last seen headed. And you guys finally arriving to this nature shrine, finding it completely desecrated. You did complete your quest of finding Henry Brighthammer. The only downside is that Henry Brighthammer appears to be not so bright. In fact, the name of the episode is Henry Brighthammer the Not So Bright. And so don't let the photo fool you. He's wearing full armor. So he's got a bucket helmet on and a very large shield as well. This photo is just for effect, as the tree that you are in front of was once a beautiful consecrated nature shrine, which is now it just looks like a shriveled up tree, a gnarly matted up tree there. And as you guys were walking up to investigate it, that's where Brighthammer had walked out of the trees and met you guys at the shrine. So he's standing there staring at you guys for this moment. Since I kind of rushed you guys through this pass up to this tree, I will let you guys take any non-combative actions. If there is any like non-combative actions that you want to do, because last episode we were running out of time and I wanted to leave us on a cliffhanger, like finding Henry Brighthammer, you guys were just ran through this whole valley, right? Which technically you guys would have had enough time especially upon seeing him walking out of the bushes, you could have even heard him beforehand. You would have had time to cast or use anything. So I'll let you guys go ahead and take any non-combative action before this starts.
I'm gonna give Eliard one of my health potions.
Cool. And one thing with health potions too, if you use a health potion outside of combat, it's 2d4 plus 2, like a regular health potion. And so if you use a regular health potion outside of combat, I'm just going to let you guys take the full 10 healing points. So it's like as if you rolled a max d4, 2d4 plus 2 would be 10. So you can take the full 10. And in combat, if you want to use your action to drink a potion, I'll also let you take the full 10 points, the full 2d4 plus 2. The only time, yeah, pretty crazy, because you're using a whole action to drink it. And this is where it comes in the mechanic of, if you want to use a bonus action to drink a potion, then I'll make you roll for it, because you're trying to hastily down liquid and you might spill some down your chin. So you're not taking in the full potion. And that's where I'll make the actual rolling mechanic a thing. So otherwise, if you use an action or if you're outside of combat, you can use the full thing. So Eliard, if you're just handed a potion right now, I'm going to say that you can drink it right now as your non-combative action before this starts to regain 10 health points if you'd like.
All right, cheers, mate.
Yeah, as the dying paladin walks out of the woods, you're like, "Yep, all right, back to the murder business." Swig back a potion. Getafix, I'll also tell you, when you walked up to the tree and you were investigating it, since you're the closest to Mother Ziona, it doesn't look completely dead. The tree doesn't look completely dead. It actually seems like there might be something inside of it, but it's still encased in the dead trunk of all this tree. But that's more for us to go over later. Does anybody else want to do a non-combative action before we roll for initiative?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Eliard and say, Eliard, quick, give me your sword. Just trust me, give me your sword.
All right, crazy man. Yeah. Be careful with it. I just got this thing.
So I'm gonna put it on the ground nice and gently and kind of take both my hands and clap them together, rub them back and forth, and put them over top the sword. And without touching it, just kind of like run it up, my hands up and down the blade.
Uh-huh.
And it starts to emit a golden glow.
Is that it?
Yep.
It just glows gold?
Glows gold.
Nice, man.
That's not arcane weapon. It's part of my arcane tinkering or artificer tinkering.
Okay. So you're just doing
Magical.
this. So you're just doing
It's just a static visual effect. That's all it is.
Oh, okay.
It's just glowing. That's it. Nothing special.
Okay, cool. Because sometimes you say that where you're like, I wave my stick in the air. I'm like, all right.
I will tell you specifically.
Cool.
If I'm doing a spell or something.
Like
this is just.
You're like, it glows gold. I'm like, oh shit, what's that? Is that acid? What is that damage?
No, I would have told you.
Okay, groovy. Anybody else?
That's one of my spell slots.
That you don't want to lose, yeah. Anybody else got a doodad? Anybody else? Okay, well, let's just roll. Let's roll these initiatives. Yeah, you kind of used your action to drink that potion.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Did you already take 10
Can I cast
HP?
Mage Hand?
Sure, you can cast Mage Hand.
Ooh,
Just have it out.
I like Mage Hand.
Cool, so you guys can click on your tokens and get yourselves situated.
Get yourselves
Situated.
initiated.
Ooh, shit. Enhance.
I'll take a 10, honestly. I usually have terrible initiative.
Huh.
Yeah. 10? Shit, I'll take a 10.
Well, I'm clicked on my dude, and
Is it?
it didn't go in.
I had
I
that
rolled-
issue last week, so I don't know. If
Yeah.
it's
It could
like
just be the
a
map.
Roll 20
Shouldn't
glitch.
have the problem.
It just could be the map. What did you roll?
19.
Nice. Yeah, because I also entered Bright Hammers in there twice now.
Can you throw Stony out there before we get started?
Mm-hmm.
Just right next to me to my left. Skid.
And I thought I had used... Didn't I make a Stony figure?
No, you just use the eyeball.
No, I yesterday, last week. Let me just check my tokens folder. Where are ya, you little bugger?
I feel like you did have one.
There we go. There's Rocky. I named him Rocky on accident. It's Stony, right? You should have access to drag your homunculus character out now. Does that work for you? Nice.
Hey.
Look at there they are. Hey,
There
Stony.
he is.
Yeah, I actually used the rock guy from Galaxy Quest.
That's perfect.
I hope that's okay. Yeah.
That's fine. It's kind of similar to that anyways, like
Yeah.
floating rocks that aren't
I'm
necessarily
gonna make it a
attacked.
little smaller though, since it's tiny.
Yeah, that... Good lord. Okay.
It's super tiny. I can make it bigger if it's hard for you to click on.
Oh, that's fine. I'll just zoom in a little bit.
Cool. So fucking Henry Brighthammer is walking up to this tree. He looks deader than ever, and he hasn't said anything. He hasn't shown any facial expressions, but he is walking up to the tree as Eliard drinks a potion, and Garett lights his sword up into like a glowing gold color. Erizo, you get the first act here.
Oh.
Oh,
All right.
One second. I did want to mention this from last week. If you roll something, do not assume that I'm like in the chat looking at it, because sometimes I don't even have Roll20 up. I'm like reading other things or looking at monster stat blocks. So if you roll something, always read it out and don't just like wait for me to like look at it. Because sometimes, like I, as far as I know, you guys are even rolling at home. You're not even rolling on the chat. So just always call out what you roll once it's like totaled out. Once you've added everything, just like say out loud what you rolled. Cool, thank you. I wanted to say that as I switched tabs and like stopped looking at Roll20. I was like, oh yeah. Hold on.
All right, sounds good.
Groovy.
Thanks, man.
Yep, thank you.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is I got visuals on him, so I gotta. Yeah. So I'll just step over visuals, and then I'll cast. I'll be casting Hunter's Mark on him. So I'll be using a level one spell slot that leaves me with one level 1 and one level 2.
Okay.
And then get close to him. What was his name? Brighthammer, right?
Yeah, Henry Brighthammer.
Brighthammer, snap out of it. And then I'm gonna go for longbow attack.
Okay.
Yeah. So that'll be 15 plus 9, 24 to hit.
That hits.
All right. That'll be 1d8 plus 4, and then I think for the Hunter's Mark it's the 1d6.
Yeah.
So that's 9 plus 5, 14 total damage.
14 damage, just starting it off strong. Nice, man.
That'll be.
And as you hit him, I am going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
That's 5 plus 7, 12 total.
12? Okay, so that does not pass. And you are going to take... You're going to take 12 damage as the arrow you send hits him. the trail of the air that the arrow followed into him, as the arrow collides and deals that damage to him, this fire ignites around him as his eyes, which were jet black and peering through his bucket helmet, turn and look at you, and you just hear a growl, and he points up with his finger, and fire just licks off his hand and follows the trail of the arrow back into you.
Oh man, oh that's nasty.
Yep.
Yes.
And,
12.
yes. So that was
Okay.
that was hellish rebuke.
Oh, nice. Oh, this is the damage. It burns.
Yeah, as that follows you right back.
Ah!
And Garett, it's your turn. Oh, I'm sorry, Erizo, you have another attack. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
Oh,
off.
that's right. Sorry, I forgot about that. All right, that'll be another longbow. 25 to hit.
That hits.
Now, does Colossus Slayer apply for this one?
Since he's wounded, of course.
Okay.
Do you notice
Sorry,
my...
that was a 1d6 again.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what Colossal Slayer is. I can double check. Well, your bow is a D8, right?
Yeah, the d8 for the bow. I don't think I get Hunter's Mark for this attack.
No, you don't. And he also
just
doesn't get...
Colossus.
He also doesn't get Hellish Rebuke again, because it's a reaction.
Colossus is 1d8, yeah.
Okay.
So it'll be 7 for Colossus, and for the attack, it'll be the 8 plus 4, 12, so 19 total.
Holy shit, man. Right on. Just dumping the damage.
Oh, so we get
Starting
to the
off
burn.
strong, yeah. You still took a lot of damage there, but does that put you at bloodied? Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Oh my god.
Do it, Garrett.
All right, Garett, you're up.
I'm gonna see exactly what is going on in the battlefield, and immediately kind of look down at my hands, clasp them together, and start whispering something. And a little like shadow starts to emit from me, and I'm gonna cast False Life.
Nice.
Which adds a 1d4 plus 4 temporary hit points for an hour.
Awesome. Not a bad idea.
So let me roll. Actually, I'll just do it here real quick. 1d4. Eight. Woo! And I'm going to move backwards a little bit.
Okay.
Actually, let me add my temporary hit points so I don't forget them. 8. And then at that point, I'm going to send Stony to run over and hop into Eliard's pocket.
Okay, cool.
Hey, Eliard! Here he comes! He's just going to like trot over really quick and go whoop! Right into his pocket.
He's running over and he hops up. He runs and jumps into Eliard's pocket.
Just trust me! Trust me! Trust me!
He's just hanging on.
I almost look at it as like if he had a breast pocket, he's sitting in the breast pocket, kind of like Baby Groot, looking out like ha.
Absolutely, and that's so appropriate for Eliard to be having a little minion hanging on him. Cool. Charmaine's turn.
So Charmaine decides to kind of run a little bit so that she can get into view of the Brighthammer,
Okay.
and then she didn't get to rest. She decides to do vicious mockery on him.
Okay, wisdom saving throw. That was a 12.
Dang.
What's your DC?
I got a 10.
So you don't roll it. I roll a wisdom save against your spell save DC.
Sorry.
Yep, and I failed because I just checked your sheet, and yeah. So you'll roll a D4, and he's gonna have disadvantage on his next attack. So since that hit, what do you say to his ugly ass?
I tell him, if ignorance is bliss, then why aren't you happier?
Oh my god.
And that hit him. And that hit him right in the head.
And that's it for her.
Okay. Yeah, they're gonna have disadvantage on their next attack. Getafix, it's your turn.
Yo. I would like to look at the tree. Well, that I mean is I don't know. I'm new at this. Would it be any advantage to take an action to inspect the tree that's still alive?
It would cost your action to inspect it. And when I mentioned that there's still something like about the tree that's living, I did not mean for you to like. I didn't mean for that to distract you. I was gonna say that I was gonna say it at the end, but then I thought I'd say it mostly for cinematic. That like the dead tree in front of you like still looks like it has something. Like I meant that as like it still has something worth protecting.
Got it.
In this fight, yeah, definitely.
That makes
to kind of
sense.
like inspire you to like kick ass and like continue to protect this desecrated but still could slightly be consecrated area.
Okay.
Yep. Good question.
I am gonna. Why is my shit frozen? Hello? Okay. I am first gonna use one Balm of the Summer Court on Erizo.
Okay.
So I roll 1d6. Which is a big ol' whopping 2. 2 heals for Erizo.
Big old fat 2 heals.
I'll take it. 2 points is 2 points.
Yep.
That down to
Thank you.
and then I will also do Cure Wounds for Erizo as well.
Nice, just layering on some sweet, sweet heals.
Yeah. So I have to touch him. So I have to move over by him first. Which shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, you can
Still
definitely
got some
do.
sweat coming off of my feathers.
Back him up. Lay my hands on your shoulders.
Oh, thank you, Getafix.
Level 1. That's extra 8.
Sunshine.
And that should be all for me.
Alrighty. And next up is the Nasty Man himself. Young Nasty Man. What's up?
Quick note, I am no longer bloodied.
Oh, thank you very much. I will remove that condition token on you. And Brighthammer's turn. Let's gauge some distances. he is just going to slide to the stage left. And with his first attack, he is going to swing at Erizo with disadvantage. So that's a nat 1.
Punishment.
Okay. And that he was punished. As his Warhammer, he's got a Warhammer and a shield. His Warhammer just like slid out of his hands. And his next attack, he's drawing out his light hammer that's on his belt. And this light hammer attack is going to be coming for Getafix next. Without disadvantage, because the disadvantage was for his next attack. That attack's over. And the light hammer is a miss. So you survived that barrage. Let's see here. Just double checking. All right. And then he's going to, since he had his shield and his Warhammer out, and that Warhammer, which slid right out of his hands right away, he's got his light hammer. He's just going to take this action, this ability now to, he's just going to kind of like hunker down behind his shield. And that's going to be his turn, because I don't have any bonus actions that I would like to use at this time. So, Eliard, you're up.
How much room do we have to move?
You have 30 feet.
30 feet? Okay.
Yep.
Eliard's gonna move, flanking Brighthammer.
Okay.
Just behind him. And it's gonna swing with his katana. Or attempt to swing with his katana. Yikes. His first roll was a 9.
9 does not hit.
Okay. And I'm gonna try it again. 15.
Are you rolling with advantage?
Sorry?
I mentioned that you get advantage for
rolling with
flanking.
advantage?
Yeah, because you're flanking. So we'll just say that your
yeah.
we'll just
Well,
say
what was-
that your 9 and your 15 will be the first attack.
Well, so how much extra do I get?
Okay, so when you roll with advantage, you roll a d20 twice and you take the highest number. So you just rolled
Oh,
a 9 and a 15, correct?
The second one was 15.
Yeah. So your first attack with advantage, you rolled a 15. That does not hit. So now you can initiate your second attack.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
15 again. And a
Keep
3.
going. Okay, the 15 does not hit.
Okay. All right. Can I cast Cause Fear?
Not if it's an action, because you just used your action to attack twice.
Let's see what it says.
Cause fear is an action, so you cannot do that.
Yeah, it's an action. All right.
Yep.
All right. I guess I'm going to. I'm going to cast shield. Oh.
Shield is
I
a
think I can cast
reaction. Shield is a reaction that you take once you've been hit.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So if I hit you,
Well, I guess.
and it's within 5 armor class points, you can use that reaction, and that'll defend against the attack. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna just kind of stand my ground, and yeah, on my turn.
Okay. And Nerva, you're up.
Okay. I can see Bright Hammer from where I'm standing.
Yeah.
Actually gonna move this way. And attempt to use the amulet against him.
Oh, nice.
Bonus action, I believe.
Are you going to grapple or push?
I would like to grapple. Is that the action version?
So grappling is just a bonus action too. Like you can hold them there with a bonus action, and then if you have them grappled, then you can use your action to then consume and do that life tap.
Yeah. Okay. It's just that on my character sheet it says force push 1 bonus action, grapple 1 action.
Yep, don't worry about your sheet. Just delete that.
Oh, okay.
Yep, you can reference the card I posted on Discord.
Okay. Yeah, I did save that.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Spell attack versus target strength save. So this is probably not gonna be great, but I will try.
Okay.
Spell attack, I believe, is +4. So I'm just gonna roll a d20 +4.
So you're gonna do the grapple bonus action?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I had to get up. My phone alarm was going off, and since I had to plug in my headphones, I had to remove my.
It's a natural one.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not even gonna roll the athletics check.
I just like walk over there, and I'm like, and like nothing happens.
I did drop an athletics check just to see if his would have been a natural one, and it was not. It was like a 14+. So that's okay. That was your bonus action.
Right. So is moving my mage hand also a bonus action? I believe it is. Okay. Sorry, I'm just reading really quick. You can move the hand up to 30 feet each time you use it. The hand can't attack, activate items, or carry more than 10 pounds. Okay. I don't know why I really cast it, but just because.
You can tickle him.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to, I think I went 20 feet. I'm just going to step back and stay there.
Okay. So Nerva walking up, didn't cast blur. That was impressive. Didn't go up, dug in. He went straight in. I got one scale, foot to pail. Just like walking up.
I figured he's flanked. I would try to grapple, but didn't
Mhm.
work.
Fair
Maybe
enough.
next time.
Okay, and then Nerva, now that the second round has started, second round starts as you were walking back, like as you were backpedaling like into the like forested area, you hear rustling around and the moaning of a zombie. Then there's one more as well. Boink on the other side of the map over here. So 2 zombies have come into play.
Mm-hmm.
And their turn order they'll just go at the same time, which is very poor. So they're actually going to go after Nerva. Okay. As they start coming out, they probably weren't too far behind Bright Hammer. It's just that he's a lot faster, not being a corpse. He's more of a living corpse. They're more like dead corpses. I don't know if you guys remember what these zombies look like, but this is what comes crawling out of the way. Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you for that zombie butt.
Yeah, that
Oh,
double
we
butt.
remember.
Thick
So
boy.
much detail.
Okay, Erizo, you're up.
All right. We got zombies. Drop the longbow, grab short sword, go for attacks on that. And advantage for flanking first attack.
Yep.
That'll be 16 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. Am I able to make that second attack?
Yeah, you can still make. You used your action to make a dedicated attack. That gives you 2 attacks.
All right. 19 to hit.
That does not hit.
Gold
Ooh.
stocks grow steadily.
Oh,
What if this dude's armor class?
Yo, Haggy, perfect timing.
All right.
That does not
yeah.
hit.
Nothing. Yeah, no hits for me. Ugh. That shield. Big shield. That'll be it for me.
Okay. That will be your hit. Your actions. Okay. Garett, you're up.
All right, so just kind of witnessing everything going down, I'm going to kind of just focus heavy in on Eliard and Stony and start whispering something, and you can see my fingers kind of crackling a little bit. And I'm gonna have Stony hop out of the pocket, jump on Eliard's shoulder, and basically bash into Bright Hammer, casting Shocking Grasp.
Hell yeah.
And it's with advantage because he's wearing mail.
Mm-hmm.
The heck?
22. To
22 is a hit.
Hell yeah. So that's 7 lightning damage, and he cannot make reactions until the start of his next turn.
Okay. So Charmaine and Getafix can have free hits without threat of Hellish Rebuke, along with you.
That my action was already used through Chilling Touch.
Oh, that's right. Shocking
Yeah,
Grasp.
we've got Shocking Grasp. I keep
Yep.
calling it Chilling Touch. I don't know why.
I don't know. Yeah, I was actually gonna say, since you dealt him damage, he can use Hellish Rebuke on you, but technically you casted it on Stony, so you're already Hellish Rebuke proof through Stony. But Stony would get wrecked, but he can't take reactions, so you actually saved Stony's life if I wanted to demolish him. Now I could. Could not, though,
Right.
because of the...
Right, and with
Lost
the...
reaction.
He's just going to kind of slam into Bright Hammer, shock him really bad,
Mhm.
and pop right back into Eliard's pocket.
Nice.
And I'm going to yell, "Get away! Run!" And I'm just going to stay in my spot.
What the devil was that?
So yeah, it came out of your pocket. Just a bunch of electricity jumped out, and
Just hopped up on your
Whacked
shoulder
him.
and jumped straight at Brighthammer.
All right, Charmaine, you're up.
Oh, Stony gets an action, right? Or is that it?
That was his reaction. You have to
Right,
use
so-
your bonus action to command his action. So on your turn, you would say, I use my action to cast this spell, and I use my bonus action to command this.
Right, yeah,
And
that's
then when
right.
your turn's over.
So, this is my turn over.
I mean, your turn technically ends as soon as Stoney's turn starts. Because Stoney is in the initiative order after you.
Right, so it's still Stoney's turn.
Right.
So I'm gonna use. Stoney's gonna cast help, or at least help on Eliard.
Got it. Yeah, next time just be like,
Sorry,
Yep.
yeah, we're good. We're
say
good. I
your
got it.
stuff,
We're
and
good.
then Stoney will go. Yep.
Got it.
And Eliard will have help from Stunman. Doink. And let's see here, Charmaine.
Charmaine runs over near Garrett and she does another vicious mockery on Brighthammer.
Okay. Let me drop you a wisdom save. Oof.
Wisdom.
I did
Yeah.
not pass.
Okay. So she sings at him the best feature of people like you is that you die.
All right, and that hurts, and he took that personally, and psychologically, whatever is in his head, whatever is in his brain, he is losing focus on his next attack. And taking...
So that was.
What's up?
So, can I use my lucky on that?
What is the lucky?
When I roll an attack roll, ability check, or saving. When I roll a 1 on an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw,
so
you can reroll.
that was a damage roll.
Okay.
Yep. So not this time.
Right.
I just love Charmaine's like cute antics of just hurling insults at this big nasty paladin.
Yeah, that's too big of an armor class.
It is a pretty fat armor class. Not gonna lie. Anything else, Charmaine?
No, that'll be it.
Okay. Getafix.
So I am going to pull out my holy water.
Okay.
And smash it over Brighthammer's head.
Sweet, man. So you're gonna have to make a. So you're gonna be smashing it over his head.
Yeah, because he's right next to me.
Yeah.
Erizo, correct?
Yeah. If you wanted to, if you wanted to throw it or splash it, it would be a dexterity. But if you want to just go ahead and like melee smash him with it, I'll let you use your strength plus your proficiency. So you can roll a d20 plus 3 for your chance to hit. And I'm going to lower his armor class since it is a liquid. And it is holy water. And you will also have advantage because he's being flanked.
Alright. That's a dirty 20.
Okay, I'll give you it for the dirty 20.
So I don't need to roll again, or you want me?
Oh yeah, roll again to get to see if you get a nat 20. Fish for that natty.
/R1 d20 plus 3. Nope. That's a 9.
Not that one. Yeah, but I'll let that 20 count if you want to smash that on him. Roll 2d6 for 2d6 radiant damage.
10.
Ooh, shit, girl.
That's not bad.
Doink. And he is bloodied.
And then,
So
I'm
that
gonna
will be
use
your
my-
action.
perfect. And then I'm going to use my movement to just move kind of on the other side of this tree here.
Okay. And his light hammer reacts. Oh, he can't take reactions.
No reaction.
Oh, shit. Getafix doesn't even know what happened, do you? Did you know that you were gonna walk away from an opportunity attack there?
No. Oh, well, no,
He-
but I knew that he couldn't have
I knew he
reaction.
was.
Yeah, that was good, man. I was like, sweet, Getafix is just gonna walk away? I was like, oh yeah, that's right. His grasp has been shocked. He hath been grasped and shocked. Okay, anything else? Getafix.
No, I think that's it at this time.
Okay, and Bright Hammer is going to drop the little light hammer he has in his hands and kind of like very woozily lean forward and pick up his warhammer that he had dropped at the start of his turn, realizing he probably shouldn't have had that popcorn before this fight started, as his hands were slippery from the oil. He's going to pick up his hammer, and as he picks up his hammer, he's just staring down at it, and he's channeling this dark energy. Let's see here. And he is no longer bloodied. He is no longer shocking grasped, which there is kind of like a lightning bolt thing here I'll use for shocking grasp to put on so I remember next time. But that's off as his turn is, it's the start of his turn, whatever. But he used his action to pick up his warhammer and channel that dark magic, that healing necrotic magic into his body.
Would the disadvantage do anything with that, or?
No, but he still has disadvantage until his next attack.
Okay.
So that'll remain until his next turn. Because that was Vicious Mockery. And let me just double check the spell. But I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Instantaneous. It has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn. So that is actually gone.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. And it is Eliard's turn.
All right. Eliard's going to once again, a little frustrated, go swing with his katanas, or with his katana,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna use the computer this time.
Dice weren't working out for you. Dice weren't giving you that sweet, sweet satisfaction.
Mm-hmm.
So if you click on Vicious Katana on your sheet or roll oh, you did. Twice. The 24 hits, because you do have advantage. And so it looks like you
Okay. So it does do
automatically
it
rolled
twice.
8 damage. Yep. 3,
Okay.
D4. Okay, yeah, so you deal 8 damage there.
All right, and as a bonus action, I'm going to use Action Surge, so I can do this again.
You can just take a second attack first.
Oh wait, was that? Oh,
So
sorry. I thought because of
yeah,
the roll.
yep,
that
yep.
was-
So you have advantage on your first attack. You rolled twice. It was a 24 was your highest one. That was your first attack. Now you can take your second attack.
And because I'm flanking him.
Because you're
Got it.
flanking
Yep.
and
Thanks.
because the artificer has a little buddy that is helping you in your roll. So even if you weren't flanking, you'd still have advantage. So, but you can't roll double advantage. Okay, so unfortunately your second attack does not hit. If you do cast Action Surge, that gives you another action. And if you use that action to make an attack, you'll get another 2 attacks.
Well, I'm gonna do action surge. All right,
Awesome.
and
So just do the whole thing again. Roll another 2d20 and then roll another 2d20.
all right. I'm gonna do the first one. In real life. Ooh, that was an 11.
So now you're going to do 1 on the computer.
Fuck. The other one's a 6.
Okay,
All right.
so
Yeah.
first attack was a whiff. You still have your second attack. Your fourth attack, technically.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm just swinging for the fences here.
That's what you
Alright.
do. That's what that's a fighter's job. Is just get a nice, well-crafted blade and just go to town with it. Yeah, dude. So 26 hits, and that one does 11 damage. Okay.
All right. So I'm just like whirling dervish, just you know,
Yeah, just
swaying the katana back and forth.
I'm just
and,
picturing
yeah,
you like
one connects.
when little kids do like the tornado on the playground where they just like spin themselves with their fists out, but you're just holding the katana as you're just
Yep.
like just spinning in a circle, clanging onto his armor. Awesome. Nerva, you're up.
Okay. I've noticed the zombie behind me.
Yep. As you were backpedaling up there, you noticed the zombie creeping through the like, just moaning and like making its way into the battlefield.
Okay, I'm like, oh god, I don't want to move in that direction anymore. And then I'm going to cast Acid Splash toward the zombie.
Okay. And that's a dexterity save, right?
I believe so. It's a cantrip, so.
I believe it's a dex save.
Uh,
Or it's a chance to hit.
Creature. A target must succeed on a dex save or take 1d6 acid.
Okay. And you were very right to cast that, because they have shite dexterity. That was a 12.
Great.
Alright, then I will. Oh, I thought if I clicked it, it would roll for me, but I don't think that's the case. It's just 1d6. Alright, here I go.
Psst. Ooh, the acid.
Oh,
Nice.
6.
Max 6. Boom.
Oh, yeah, I
As you
blow
blow
the
one of those nasty bubbles out
bubble.
there.
dirty bubble.
And the bubble is just like drifting its way through this like matted thicket of, you know, buckthorn and tight tree trunks. And as the zombie pushing its way, it like bends the twigs out of the way as the acid bubble goes right through it and just pops in its face.
on
Does
his
the
face.
max 6 damage. Just doesn't even try to dodge it. Doesn't even know what it is. Just like fucking pops in its face.
Oh. All right. That's my action. And that's my turn.
Okay, it's the zombies' turns. And the Zorms. Being commanded by Henry Brighthammer himself, he is going to pull one zombie up to him, but that, well, let's just see here. Okay, it'll still have its action. Yeah, what's that, Nerva?
Oh, nothing. I was just exclaiming at the quickness of this zombie.
Oh, yeah. Yep. 15 feet wasn't much, but this one took a 10-foot penalty leaving the bush, and then this one will use its dash action to get to you, Nerva. It's running in. And then the one on Erizo will make an attack. And the attack is actually going to come in a little bit stronger than other zombie attacks because of Brighthammer has an aura of hate. Okay. Ooh, nice. So the zombie's going to get a pretty good buff on damage if it hits. If it hits. So Erizo... Oh, I didn't move it into flanking. That was dumb of me. So I'm not going to take advantage on this because I didn't move the zombie into flanking. It's a zombie. What do you expect? They're not the most tactful. That was a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, and Erizo, you are going to take... Ooh, max damage. You're going to take 10 bludgeoning damage. Yep. As the zombie comes in and just clubs you with its meaty arm. But being enchanted by this aura of hate, the zombie's eyes are also jet black. As the zombie got within 10 feet of Brighthammer, its eyes just like glisten black and start poofing smoke out of them and becomes very aggroed.
Oh my god, I'm bloodied.
Back to bloodied.
Back to bloodied.
Okay, and it's your turn, Erizo.
Oh, that was some damage. Alright, with 2 short swords in hand, I'm going to try to go for 3 attacks.
Okay.
Alright, first attack. Still with advantage. That is a 18.
Does not hit.
Alright, second attack. 22.
That's a hit.
Alright. And for third attack, 18. For the third attack. Sorry. That's what I rolled for.
So your second attack hit and your third attack also hits.
Okay.
Next time, let's just roll the damage one at a time because how many d6s do you have?
Plenty.
Oh, okay. Okay, then never mind. You've got, for your short swords, so you'll roll 2d6 for the short swords.
Alright, and then that's 4, and that'll be the +8, +4, I think, for one attack. For both.
You'll get your +4. Yep, for each of them. So it'll be a +8. So your 2d6s was 4. I'm just keeping track here. So you rolled 2d6s, and it was 4 +8. So you're at 12 total. And then you get to do the Colossal Slayer, which is a d8.
And he still has Hunter's Mark on him.
Yep.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah, he still does it. Sorry, I had to roll for concentration.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's 10 total damage from Colossus and Hunter's Mark.
Okay, so that's 22 total. Awesome.
And that'll be it for me.
And you've brought him not quite yet to bloodied, but close. Garett, you're up.
I'm basically just gonna repeat what I did last time. So I'm gonna yeah, I'm not gonna move, so I'm not gonna worry about my movement. Use my action through Stony to hop off of Eliard again and just pound into Brighthammer with Shocking Grasp with advantage. And 17. 17 to hit.
17 does not hit.
Yeah, so Stony's gonna hop back in to Eliard's pocket and say, "Hey man, next time it'll be all right." And cast help with Eliard.
Okay, cool.
And that's me.
Charmaine?
So Charmaine's gonna do the same thing. She's gonna cast vicious mockery at him and say, "With a vile face like that, you'd make a lovely corpse."
Well, he failed. He failed again. Failed again, so that he'll take the D4 psychic. I think like with the consistent sword attacks and then just like the constant berating of mockery, I think this will be good. I think you guys got this.
It's a D6 or
D4.
D4.
Mm-hmm.
That was 3.
Okay. And has disadvantage on his next attack.
And that'll be it for Charmaine.
Okay. Screen's been over here the whole time. Hard time keeping track of multiple screens. Getafix, you're up.
For the screens.
The screens.
What do I need to do? I'm going to... I'm going to cast... fudge. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to run back over here, and toss Erizo my last health potion.
Okay, I'll let you do that as like a bonus action to just toss it over to him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then I will also...
You could administer it to him for an action if you want.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Okay, then I'll have you roll the 2d4 plus 2. I know when you use an action, I just said that you can take the full HP, but since you're giving it to him, it's going to be, you can use your action to kind of start pouring it down his beak. But there's chances that some could spill. So roll 2d4 plus 2.
6.
Thank you. Oh, wait.
Oh my god.
I'm just picturing Erizo just like swinging these short swords around, and he gets like clubbed by a zombie as he's like swinging. He's like, oh god, and he throws his head back to be like, fuck. And as he throws his head back, Getafix is there and goes, hold on, and just starts dumping a potion down his gullet. Keep your head back, buddy.
Get your electrolytes.
Yeah. Awesome. Anything else, Getafix?
No, that'll be it.
Okay. And it is Brighthammer's turn. He is going to make his first attack with disadvantage, as he is going to drop his Warhammer on Erizo. And you're not going to believe this. I rolled a 20 and I rolled a 1. That is
Yeah.
his second nat 1. That is the second nat 1 that Vicious Mockery has caused. So that's... Vicious Mockery deals a D4 psychic damage and nobody takes it. And I'm like, guys, it's
And
awesome.
who was it that said that bards were useless, eh?
I did. I'll admit it. You're all useless bards. You're flavor for roleplay. But let me do this check here. Okay. He's not dropping his Warhammer this time, but his zombie will take damage. The zombie next to him is going to take the damage equivalent that they would have taken. So that was his first attack. The next one, he's just going to whirl around and hit Eliard with it. Okay, that one is definitely a hit. That's going to be 26 to hit. And Eliard, you are going to take 15 bludgeoning damage. As this Warhammer swings over too far and clubs the zombie, and then Henry's just gonna spin around with that momentum and just drive it right into your side for 15 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus.
Hollow bones.
Yeah. Tamir's doing the quick math. He's like, let's hear this. Minus 15 equals totally fucked. Got it. Eliard is also bloodied. And that is going to be Brighthammer's turn. Eliard, you're up.
All right. All right, Eliard.
You do have help.
Yeah. Eliard's gonna move over by. Let's see. Give me a sec.
You will have to. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. It's episode 19.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Eliard's gonna move over by these trees.
And he missed. So when you left the melee range of Henry Brighthammer, he gets a free opportunity of attack on you with his Warhammer. So I just rolled that Warhammer hit.
Oh.
Yeah, so this actually could have killed you. But he rolled a 13, which doesn't hit your new armor class, does it? Because you recently were at a lower armor class, but you upgraded with like a yeah. You've got a hide armor. You got.
Is that just with him, or is that
anybody? Anytime.
Is that just with him, or is that with everybody?
Everybody.
Like,
if you're in melee range of anybody and you walk away from them, you're turning your back on them, and they can use their reaction to take an attack on you.
All right.
But that's lucky you didn't, because that could have put you down. That could have put you down like a dog.
Don't forget that.
Yeah, don't forget that, because that's why I was like, and I was like, you know what? I've brought it up already. I've already brought it up once or twice this episode alone of opportunity attack. That's why I just let it go. And the dice were in your favor, dude. Good shit. That was suspenseful for everybody. I think when you said that you wanted to move, everybody muted their mics and gasped.
I smacked my forehead.
You forehead?
Yeah, I definitely gasped.
Yeah. So yeah, Eliard, you run away. Or you run back.
All right, I run back and I cast Magic Missile, targeting Brighthammer.
Okay. And so you'll roll that 2 more times. Because you shoot 3 missiles out at level 1. You can shoot a 4th one for another spell slot, but I'm not sure if you have 2 spell slots.
She more time.
You shoot 3 total. Yep, you shoot 3 of them total.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't click on the right one. You clicked on the description.
Wait.
Sorry, I might have changed your sheet.
Again.
You could just roll it. Yeah, that's okay, man. That's dude, guys. Playing D&D in person is way better than Roll20. Like Roll20 is awesome that we can be all across the country and also be safe from the pandemic. Because believe me, you would get COVID if somebody had COVID at the table because you're within 6 feet for like 5 hours. You're gonna get sick, and we dodged a couple bullets for a little while with my other group. But yeah, it's just you just drop a D4, right? So you're still gonna have to there. Oh yeah, there they are. Cool, awesome. You got more down there. So that's 9 total damage.
Yep.
And that'll put Bright Hammer down to bloodied. And I think it was Vicious Mockery that actually knocked him down.
And then I'm going to do my bonus action and use Reach the Blaze.
Cool. That's actually a feature.
How do I throw?
So it's a 15.
How do I throw the description like so everybody can?
You click one of the things. Okay, yeah, you've got the gearbox open. You click the text speech bubble. There you go.
Yep.
You cast it as a first level spell slot. You cast it. Once with this trait. So you're casting it as a racial trait, not as a spell. You're not using a spell slot. You're not using an action. It's a racial trait that you can do once you've finished a long rest. Did you use Reach to the Blaze against the Necromonger and the Necrolord?
I think so.
Yeah,
but I thought I was. Did I not have a long rest?
You guys had a short rest. Yep, you can't use it. You guys had a short rest back at the wagon.
All right.
You guys had a short rest. I listened to the playback, and I was like, short rest. Anybody that has hit dice can heal. And then you're like, I don't have hit dice, and it was completely ignored. Nobody said anything. It's like, I don't have a hit dice. It's like, cool, I'll roll a hit dice.
What is this?
That you can use right now, and that would help you a lot.
Second wind, yeah.
Yep, so second wind is a bonus action.
All right, so I'm going to use second wind as my bonus action.
Okay, so
that's my lifeblood.
Yeah, that's Pale Morazan's sweet nectar. So you're gonna roll a D10 plus 5. So it's /R spacebar 1D10 plus 5. D10 plus your fighter level.
Believe in my dice.
And what you're doing is
my dice on this one.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. And what you're doing is you're putting your hand up in your armor and you're just knocking that dent out that Warhammer left in it.
Mm-hmm. All right. You said plus 5?
Yeah.
All right. So it's going to give me 11.
Okay. So take 11 HP for yourself as you second wind.
Yeah. Cool.
And Nerva, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to look at this zombie that's face is melted off with acid. And so it's probably just like a busted kind of like skull looking at me. And I'm going to try to stab it in the face with a dagger.
Nice, do it. Stick that son of a bitch. This like battle against a massive paladin's going on, and you're like you're 1v1ing with a zombie. You're like, I'm doing my part. I'm 1v1ing a zombie. This is disgusting. This is fucking disgusting.
Yeah, seriously, this is gross.
It's got acid dripping out of its toothy maw that's just hanging from its dislocated jaw form. You just look.
Alright, I clicked dagger. Oh, I clicked the.
Whoa,
We
nat
go, natural
20!
20!
Yeah!
Oh my gosh.
Just like, fuck this
It's a
zombie.
really big level of disgust.
Yes.
Fuck this zombie. Let's get some axes in the chat for the
Amazing.
dagger nat 20.
Amazing.
Outrageous.
Okay, so it's a 1d4 plus 3.
2d4 plus 3.
2?
Yes, nat 20, you get 2d4s.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay. 2, or sorry, slash R. D.
Seven dagger damage.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. That plus your acid spray earlier, you've got this zombie down to just past bloodied and mortaled.
It's not dead yet.
It's
Damn.
not dead yet.
Well, technically it is.
So yeah, technically the zombie is dead, correct.
Gross.
What is death?
What is death
Okay, well,
anyways
I
if you're a
don't want to
zombie?
like step away and get attacked, so I
Step
guess
away from this.
I can't step away from that. I can't turn my back on that.
I can't look away. I just have to sit here and stab
really
it till
can't
it's
look
fucking.
away.
Yeah, your dagger is stabbing it like the seatbelt's broken.
Yeah, I'm like, ah! Like, it like creeps me out. Stabbing a zombie in the face.
gosh.
I've never done that before.
That's true. This is probably that you've seen everybody else fight them, and you've been at a distance,
Yeah.
and now you've got one right
Like,
at you.
What the fuck? Like, I can't do anything. I might
Yeah.
as well just try to stab it, and
Yeah.
I did a pretty good job. Yeah, so I don't think I get any type of like extra attack because I'm not like a fighter class.
No,
or anything
definitely
like that.
not.
So, yeah, basically, like if it tries to attack me, I have a shield reaction, so I'll just do
Right.
that. If that
That's good.
helps. So that's my turn. I'm just like, gross.
Sick. Nice. Well, it's his turn, and I'm just gonna have that zombie swing right away.
Great.
And ooh.
Oh no.
I don't think shield's gonna be enough.
Damn it.
18 plus 3. It was 21.
No. Ew.
21 hits. But the good news is he's not within 10 feet of Brighthammer, so he doesn't get aura of hate. They don't get aura of
Oh.
hate.
That is good news.
Yes, but you'll still take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
God, I keep unplugging my mic headphones. I can't hear anything. I'm sorry. Did you guys say anything just like that last second?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
just that sucks.
Yeah. And then the other zombie that's fighting Erizo was a. Let me open up. I don't know why I can't just remember what the zombie is. It was a 13 to hit.
That is a miss.
All right. Well, it moved into it. No, I didn't move into advantage. Again, I could have moved it into advantage, and I didn't do it because I'm just failing with these zombies. These stupid little minions. Let's see here. And Erizo, it's your turn.
Oh man, I move away. I can't move away because I get opportunity attack from the zombie. Correct?
You can use your action to disengage, and then you will not take any opportunity attacks.
Not what I want to do. So I'm just gonna go for my 3 attacks again on Brighthammer.
Okay, let it rip.
Or Hammer, I should say. All right, first attack.
Or camera, yeah.
22 to hit.
That's a hit. So roll your d6 plus 4.
All right. That is 5.
Okay. And then do you want to do your Hunter's Mark and your Colossal Slayer now? Let's do that.
9 total. Second attack. $13 doesn't. Right? Doesn't.
13 does not hit.
Okay. And final attack. 26.
26 is a hit.
All right. that'll be 7 total damage.
Okay. Yeah, you have fucked him up really good, man. Yet again. Yeah, that's trying to get the rave started. You're gonna multi-class as a bard next. You're just like, guys, where are those you saw Eliard's magic missiles. The light show started.
Let's just like flare it up. Get those clothes. That'll be it for me.
Okay. And Garett, you're up.
All right. So recognizing the state that Brighthammer's in, Garett is going to run off to the side. I'm going to say over here.
Okay.
And I'm just going to scream, Doc! And I'm going to throw a bolt of black and purple energy right at Brighthammer.
Sick.
20.
Oof, and the 20 does not hit. Brighthammer hears you yelling duck, and he just turns and whips his shield up and knocks it up in the air. Oh, and I totally forgot, Erizo. I totally forgot to do this before your turn ended. But I'm going to do it anyways because it's necessary. Because you've just been fucking shish kebabbing Brighthammer, just like chopping him up, just making tuna. He used his reaction on you. On those short sword attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to bring this back to Little Retcon. I've been thinking about a lot right now. But this is going to knock you. Never mind. It was only 8 damage. He basically he used his reaction to put up a ring of fire around him. And you'll take 8 damage from it.
That was good.
Okay. And then Garett, your attack.
20?
Missed. Yeah, 20 does not hit. I let 20 hit with the holy water because it was holy water.
Okay.
Quick question. Is that fire, how long does that last?
You just take that fire.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I'm sorry, make a dexterity save.
Me?
No, Erizo.
19 plus 7, 26.
Okay, you only take 4 damage.
Yay.
Garett, anything with your bonus action?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna run back a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and then just have Stony look at Eliard and say, "You're bleeding a little bit, but we can do it," and is going to help.
Okay. And Eliard, that just means if you make an attack before Garrett's next turn, you'll have advantage on it.
Right.
And for me, just want to make sure I had to do a con check for that damage, right?
That Hellish Rebuke, yes, so it's a DC 10 or half the damage taken, whichever's higher. So 10's higher, so it's going to be a 10.
Okay, yeah, so Hunter's Mark is awesome.
Okay. And Charmaine's up.
Charmaine wants to keep just singing these insults down on him.
He's
that?
He's got a terrible wisdom, so it's like really easy to get into psychology.
So she does another, insult barrage on him with the vicious mockery.
Okay. And wow, I have been rolling pretty high tonight, especially with like my damage dice. But when it's a wisdom save, I have not rolled higher than a 5. That's a 3 plus. that's a 3 plus -1. Yeah. So go ahead.
So Charmaine just like looks at him and just like kind of stares and kind of looks like, the way that women look at you, or like people look at you rather, when you really disappointed them. And just she goes, "Should I be using smaller words so you can understand?" And kind of squinting her eyes at him.
Oh, I understood that. It all hurts.
We stand.
We stand. To Damage. To DiMaggio. Okay. Got some bloodied people on the board tonight. Anything else, Charmaine?
No, Charmaine's sticking back. She's really low AC.
Mm-hmm. All right. Getafix, you're up.
I'm gonna use my last tidal wave
Oh, shit.
and try and just do a little bit of damage.
Help me understand which way you're going to cast that. So it's basically, what is it, 2x6, right? 2x6 squares? Because it's 10 foot by 30 feet?
It says it can be up to 30 feet long and 10 feet wide.
Oh. It says it can be.
Area can be up to 30 feet long and up to 10 feet wide. And up to 10 feet tall.
Oh, nice. So, how big do you want to make it?
I want to do like 5 feet wide and just do like the 3 squares in front of Erizo.
Okay. Let me just, I can put it on the map here.
Because I'm guessing it can't be bent, or else it would say say it could be bent.
Like right here?
Yeah.
Just come splashing down on him. And that's a dick save, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He's a little bit more dexterous than he is wise, but still not that high. Yeah, that was a 9.
And that goes off my spell save, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a hit.
Okay.
So it is 4d8.
Oh my goodness.
That's 22. And the water then spreads out in all directions, extinguishing unprotected flames, and it knocks you prone.
Okay. And as the water just like comes pouring down from the sky, as it like crushes down on him and flattens him to the ground, the water spreads out of the way, and Henry Brighthammer's not moving. I need Erizo, Eliard, and Getafix to roll me Constitution saving throws.
How do I? Which one is that in Roll20 again?
It's in the smaller box above skills.
That's 20, baby.
Oh, nice, man. Very lucky for you.
11.
Okay. And
7.
Eliard has 7. Okay. You guys will figure out what happened later.
He gets advantage on that ability check with help.
It's a saving throw. Does it work for
Yeah, it
saving
does.
throws too?
No. Ability checks and attack rolls.
Okay, so then he does not have advantage. But that would have been fucking clutch because some nasty shit just happened. And
Can I use my inspiration to re-roll a save?
you rolled an 11 there. Oh yeah, if you have
Yeah.
inspiration, of course, please use it. I try and give it to you, but you always have it.
That's what made me think of it.
Yeah, so make another con save. Oh fuck! Nat 1.
Nat 1.
Not good.
What inspiration would that be in my sheet somewhere if I had any of it?
Yeah, let me show you, Eliard. Let me double check. So
Is it
you
above the proficiency bonus?
yes, and if you click on it, it'll put a little dragon in it.
Got it. Okay.
I think I did award you inspiration during your training montage that one time that we were laughing about. I can't remember, but let's just leave it empty and you'll get it again later. I award inspiration when you do stuff that like follows your character. Like if you make a decision, like, and the easiest way is if you have a situation where you can very easily metagame and you choose not to metagame, you choose to actually like play as your character would. That's always a really good one. Like when you grabbed the drink out of Juan Jane's hand or whatever and slammed it, when you guys got back to the even though your character doesn't drink, it was just you got your ass handed to you in that fight when you're 1v1ing that champion. And you end up taking a drink after, like that's fucking hilarious. That's great. That's good story of the mind stuff. But yeah, Getafix and Eliard, you both failed that check. And I will make this little roll here. Okay, as Henry Brighthammer, as the water crashes down on him and it dissipates, you see his like skull is cracked open. Like his helmet is off and his skull is just like smashed open. And he's fucking dead. Getafix, was there anything else you wanted to do? Any bonus actions?
Yeah, I'll use my last Balm of the Summer Court on Eliard.
Okay.
So it's just 1d6.
Oh, I thought you said 1. I was like, oh no.
No. 3 healing.
Cool. So
Well, I don't know
Eliard,
how-
you take 3 HP, Eliard.
All right. Okay. I'm definitely not bloodied anymore, I don't think. I'm at 27 now.
As long as you're not under half HP, you're fine. And you're up.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to, just in a fit of rage, charge this zombie
Okay.
and swing with my katanas.
Okay. Swing with advantage because the
Yeah,
homunculus is helping you out.
All right. First roll is a 10. Second roll is a 1.
The 10 hits.
All right. And that's 1d8 plus 4. 6.
Okay. He is bloodied and he is mortaled.
And I'm going to do my second attack. First roll is a 13. Second roll is a 14.
14's a hit.
Oop, that fell off. Be another 6.
6 damage.
Yep.
Okay, it is still alive, but barely breathing. Still alive, but it's barely breathing.
Alright. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's gonna end my turn.
Okay. And it is Nerva's turn.
Okay.
You gonna get the KO here on the zombie?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna stab. Okay, let's see if I can get this to work. Did it go
Ooh.
through? Oh, it's a nat 1! No!
You went all over the place. F's in chat. You went from axes in chat to F's in chat. Shit. Nerva, no.
I'm just like so grossed out. I like stumble backwards and like trip.
You stuck the dagger for that nat 20, dealt all that damage, and just more like ichor and grossness came out. You're like, ugh, and you like let go of your dagger. Roll a d12, 1 through 4, you're gonna drop it. 5 through 8, you're gonna hurt yourself, and 9 through 12, nothing's gonna happen.
Okay. Ooh,
Nice.
that's a 12.
Nice, nothing happened. So yeah, you just, oh god, you're very disgusted by it.
Yeah.
Don't get the second hit to land. Shame.
Just for flavor, can I use my mage hand to like pull it out of the zombie?
Yeah,
Nice.
that's perfect. That's so funny. You stab it in there, you're like, ooh, 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 and this turn you just used your mage hand to pull the dagger out and hold it next to you.
Yeah.
And it's just like dripping ooze from it.
Oh, gross. Okay, well, yep, that's it for me.
All right. Yeah, well, here comes the zombie's club-armed retort. That's a hit. That was a 17 plus stuff. And it was only 3 bludgeoning. Oh, jeez, that scared the hell out of me. Yo, Happy Magician, what's up? Thanks for earning a horn of mead, dude. Dude friend person. Yeah, so Nerva, you take 3 bludgeoning damage from that zombie's arm.
Okay.
Clubbing. Oh, and then the other zombie is gonna make its attack on Erizo. And that was a 14 to hit you, Erizo.
That is a miss.
Okay, and it's just gonna whiff again with its clubby arms. Blink. And it's your turn, man. Erizo, Perk Man, dude.
He's not trying to back that ass up on me.
No, he's not trying to back that ass up on me. You mean the double? You mean the double butt?
Double one, there you go. It looks like
Double
Hank
butt.
Hill's ass.
Double butt.
It looks like Hank Hill's. Y'all said something about propane.
I have no ass.
Just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
Whoa!
Goddamn hot dog.
All right.
Oh,
I'm gonna go
right.
for. Oh, let's make this fun for the last bit. Give me some flanking advantage and go for three attacks on this goddamn thing. I'll probably take it out with the first couple. Maybe. That is a 21 hit.
Yeah, that's it. Roll the DiMaggio. Roll the Ralph DiMaggio. Bum, 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 bum.
It's 10 from the extra stuff, and then for the attack roll, it's 3 plus 4, 7, 17 total.
Okay, so the zombie's got to roll a 22 on its Constitution save to come back to life. This is why I want a webcam so I can show the roll. Oh,
Yeah,
I'll just
playing
roll.
in the background.
I'll roll in chat. I don't do that often. 21! It almost did it!
Almost.
Oh, I almost did it. But it's dead. That zombie is definitely dead. And you still have 50 feet of flying movement and another attack.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna go help.
Is that because you're a bird, which is basically a raptor? Is that where you see in Jurassic Park? Dun, 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 dun.
And then go for the other attack on that one.
No, we of course when you were picking your character, you could pick an air coker, but no one asked if you should pick an air coker.
My body told me I should.
And that's why we brought back the dinosaurs.
It was in a dream. 23.
That's a hit.
All right, just the D6 for this one. That is 8 damage total.
Okay, so it's gonna be a 13 con save, and that's a pass. So that's a success. The zombie gets knocked down, but it uses its reaction to cast "But I Get Up Again," and it takes a vodka drink and a whiskey drink, and it's back up with 1 HP.
All right, for a third attack.
Okay, your bonus action attack. 2 weapon fighting.
That is a nat 20, 27 to
Alright. Instant dead. Does not even get a chance to fortify because it is a nat 20. That's how you knocked out a zombie last time too.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
I had a good amount of those come out.
Okay.
Good amount of nat ones too.
Okay. Combat is over. And you guys are left. That was like real quick. That was only a couple rounds, so that was like the blink of an eye. Just this chaos erupted when Brighthammer came out and ambushed you guys at the shrine. And now you guys are up. Getafix, you're standing by this tree, right? And the tree is hardly still alive. It's barely standing. And you hear this crack start to cut. And this big wind, this very large wind starts blowing over the top of the trees. And as it blows, this dead tree kind of turns into ash in some of the already dead areas. And the rest of the tree trunk splits. It starts splitting open and blows down. And what is left in its place is a staff. There is this like wood knotted staff that is stuck in the ground, and it is got like a little lively tree on the top. I'm going to share it on the stream first so they can look at it, and then I'll post it in D&D, our Discord as well. But there is a staff lying in the middle of the tree, which is a magic item for you, as Mother Ziona whispers down in the wind and says to you, Getafix, please take this staff that was once mine and use it to heal the world the way I did. I fear another great war is coming, and we will need someone to help spread life back into Aurum when it's over. And you are given Ziona's staff.
Wow.
You just don't know anything it does yet until you attune to it. So you'll have to take some time to meditate with it before you have... Right now, it's just a bludgeoning weapon. You can use it as... but you'll have to spend an hour like meditating with it in order to like unlock these properties.
Cool.
Yep. Very cool. Very cool, dude.
Fly over.
Yeah, what do you guys do?
Brighthammer and check his body.
Okay.
If there's anything left.
Hey, Happy Magician, did you get my reference
I'm gonna
to
do some investigating.
we
myself
could create dinosaurs?
well.
No one asked if we
I
should
use
create dinosaurs.
prestidigitation to clean my dagger, and then just walk over to everybody else.
Nice. So Brighthammer's just got what he's wearing, his armor. He's got plate armor, full plate armor. And Garett, what were you investigating?
I was just gonna investigate him if there was anything in his pockets or like trinkets, like rings, necklaces, stuff like that he has.
Yep.
And I accidentally rolled it as advantage, but the first roll was a nat 20.
Totally fine. So you did roll pretty high investigation. He doesn't really have a lot of worldly possessions on him besides his full plate armor, shield, and his warhammer is Henry Brighthammer's warhammer, which is a magic, like +1 warhammer that he was wielding. And yeah, he doesn't have any trinkets. He has a signet ring that is showing his old affiliation to the Church of Ziona that is really badly charred, as if the ring itself was having conflicting emotions with his burning hand. But with a nat 20 on your investigation, as you're looking for some worldly things and running up to him, I'm going to need Nerva, Garett, and Charmaine to make Constitution saving throws. As you guys all run up to... Okay, Garett, you're fine. Charmaine, you're fine. And Nerva, con save from you as well.
6.
Nerva, you are not
Damn
fine.
it.
You go up there. And with that high investigation, you see with your like artificer eyes. Artificers are tinkerers, right? They're always looking at small things. They're always looking at tiny little connecting pieces and gears and other trinkets. With your sharp eyes, you actually see this black trace floating through the air as you guys are all within range of this split open head. You can see that there's some kind of lingering disease in the air. With your very sharp eye, it's almost like with your artificer eyes, you have like magnoscopic eyes.
Right.
And you caught this. You caught this like nasty disease lingering. You don't really you don't know
contracted it, or
you don't know. You don't know who failed their saves, right? That's not a thing in real life, is con saves.
Right.
You can just see that there's like something poisonous lingering in the air.
And can I see kind of the range of it? Is it like...
It's...
I barf.
You barf?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's like in a gaming wise, it's a 15-foot radius. But for you can see that it covers pretty much everywhere that you guys are standing.
Pretty much everywhere. Like, everyone back off. There's some stuff in the air. And I'm just going to kind of run back a little bit. And as I'm doing that, I'm going to kind of snap my fingers, and Stoney's going to hop out of Eliard's pocket, run over to that charred finger, rip it off, and bring me the signet ring.
All right, yeah, that's fine. He can do that. You can toss Brighthammer's signet ring in your inventory.
Yeah.
And Stoney doesn't make con saves because they're an inanimate object.
He's a rock.
Because he's a rock. That's why his name's Stony.
Stony.
Hey, Stony.
As he comes running back to me, I'm just going to open up my little pocket for me. He just hops back in, climbs up my pant leg, and hops in.
Cool. Okay. Anything else that you guys plan on doing in this desecrated nature shrine?
If does anybody else have interest in that warhammer?
Are you asking the party?
Yeah.
I wouldn't touch that thing if I were you.
But it's so beautiful.
I could detect magic.
No, we saw so I did see that funky, nasty stuff coming out of it. Best not to touch it.
I'm like crawling. I crawl this way.
Oh god, I'm so tired of the undead. Oh god.
I'm good.
Okay. Well, since it's only 9:15, we're gonna take a quick little break. Thank you very much. And then when we come back, so last episode we ended with me just being like, "Cool, you're taking this short rest. Cool, you're moving here. Cool," and I just like really speed ran in like 5 minutes to get you here. When we come back, it's back to open world. So I'm not going to try and say anything unless you guys actively do something. Like if it's like, cool, like are you guys all done here? And then it's like, yeah, I'm all good. I want to know what you guys do next. I'm not gonna try and like slide you guys into places that I want you to go. So we're gonna take a quick break. Let's just say we come back. Are you guys cool taking 5? It's just to just use the bathroom, refill potions quick.
Yep.
And then when we come back, you guys will have the free reign of where you're going next and what you're doing. Sweet. Cool. So I'll see you guys at 9:20. Awesome. And thank you guys so much for stopping by the stream. Gonna take a super quick, fun, and fantastic musical break. I'm gonna play the song "Comfort to You" by Culla. You can find Culla on Spotify. Anywhere else, and enjoy the song. Comfort to You is pretty good. I like it. And big shout out to our new follower, Happy. Thank you for following. Nerva, thank you so much. I guess what's your Twitch name? Haggy, thank you. Haggy226, what's up? Thank you so much for the support. I really do appreciate that. It makes me feel good about you guys want to we'll get together, we'll get better. I actually just bought a new condenser and a pop filter that's gonna be I gotta go pick that up, so that's gonna be for my mic because I'm more of an audio person than a video person, TBH. But anyways, here's the song. We'll be right back. Go refill your potions, refill your mead horns, and we will be right backity back.
Comfort to you, ain't got nothing to do with where you are, or where you've been, or where you're going. Comfort to you, has got something to do with who you are, and how you've loved, and how you've pain, and how you've sorrow. Until you know that who you are ain't too far. to you, comfort to you. Makes no difference with or without it, you know. You're gonna be fine either way. Comfort to you, goes right through you and travels away. Why won't it stay? It travels away from your love to your pain, where it remains until you know that all you know is who you are.
Yo, welcome back, everybody. Comfort to you. Everybody ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So, how's the story go?
How does the story end? One of us picks up the hammer, turns evil. There's our new enemy. Charmaine. Oh, wait, I vote Charmaine. We don't know what the hammer is. Charmaine, do you want to pick it up?
No, Charmaine's not interested in it.
Play some good music. Turn it to a guitar.
Charmaine does think that, for a guy named Bright Hammer, he wasn't too bright.
Yeah. You caught him at a bad time in his life.
He's dead. Do you have to keep insulting him?
He's already dead. Stop hitting him.
But I mean,
How do we even know?
I'm saying he wasn't too bright. I mean, can we all agree on that? That's all I'm saying.
Oh, Charmaine.
Oh, there you go. She's a halfling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about y'all team, but I set in taking a stroll down south, and looking at a map. There you go. Thank you. The Draken Plateau. What was? I can't remember. If it was Twisted or Oroburn to check out. Oh.
Don't do that. That's the marker to show where you guys are at.
Well, reckon we get a nice long rest first.
Well, I need to get back to Oxton. I've got serious business.
Serious business.
Nerva, if going back to Oxton, it would if you'd be able to help me out trying to investigate and research this Necro Lord book and see what we could learn from it.
Yeah, I was going to say that my priority lies in learning a couple of spells out of this book maybe, and maybe learning more about the person who owned it. If Oxton is where that needs to happen, that's fine with me. I need some money though to get some supplies to copy these spells.
Well, we were sent to find Brighthammer. I'm pretty sure they're gonna give us a reward. We found him.
Question for bag of holding, is weight an issue as far as what's inside, size wise?
Yeah, bag of holding definitely does have a weight capacity. that you can find simply by just Googling bag of holding.
Okay.
Also, it's in the compendium. So you can look it up in the compendium. Let's see here. 500 pounds.
Oh yeah. Okay. If possible, does anybody have something to wrap this warhammer in? And probably toss a piece of his armor or something as proof that we found him.
Have his ring.
Think that'll be enough? Maybe we could sell the armor for money. Looking at Nerva.
Yeah, I mean, if we can fit it in the bag, I don't know if that's possible. That would be great. I have this like Yeti cloak. If we're going to be going somewhere hot, then we can wrap your thing with this or sell it as well. I don't know.
Just not to come
Have
in.
you been
I'm
wearing
all-
your Yeti coat this whole time?
Well, I
Just super
don't exactly
posh?
know where I'd store it if I wasn't wearing it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
It's
so
fall. It's been a
I guess.
scorcher. You picked it up. You had it. You left it in the wagon. You guys went back for your short rest. And you're like, oh, it's getting chilly with all this undead. So you put it on. So-
That means it has zombie guts on it.
No, you say
No,
just your
I
dagger
can
was
magically
putrid.
clean that off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what
Okay,
what
well-
can I fit in this bag?
Well, what are you trying to put in it? I'm not going to tell you everything you should loot right now.
I'm trying to put the warhammer at least. If Nerva's okay using that to cover it up to not come in contact, as I feel
Correct.
like in my head. Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can
that's
wrap
fine.
the warhammer with the Yeti coat and stuff that in the bag.
Stuff that. Grab that nice armor to potentially sell in town.
Yeah. Let's see here. I am going to need you to
Can I detect magic?
cast Detect Magic. Sure.
Yeah. Let's see. I didn't use any spell slots this fight, but I did last fight. But I should have detect magic. Oh shit! I have dispel magic. I don't have detect magic. I have identify. Damn it! Sorry.
It's okay.
I could identify like something magical. But that takes 10 minutes. We don't have a wagon or anything.
Mhm.
Did someone mention a reward? Can I be a part of that?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
There might even be a badge in it for you.
A badge? I don't need no stinking badge.
Suit yourself.
so-
Oh. Should we camp
We should
here
start
or
making our way
somewhere
back to Oxton.
safer?
Yeah. Should we? I think we should rest before we start making our way out.
I agree.
I can take first watch.
We'll take second.
Alright.
I'll take.
Boxton.
rest.
No, I can
and-
take the. I can take the first one because then I can play you guys a song, and you can sleep better.
We still in the same little area.
Yeah.
I mean, that's up to you guys.
Yeah.
I just
this
heard
should
you
be
guys mention
fine.
you wanted to rest, so I just moved us back to where we were.
Sure. Yeah, if we just stay away from his body, let's just move away from his body a little bit. We can rest over here. Should be safe.
Arizo, if you
Survival.
want to take if you want to strip him of his armor, it is going to take you it's going to take you an hour to kind of disassemble his armor so you can effectively put it in the bag of holding. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Because the plate armor is pretty big and clunky, and it's, there's a corpse in it right now.
Right. If that's the case,
Could I do that?
I would identify the hammer. Sorry to interrupt.
Very good.
Erizo first. What did you say?
I was just gonna say, I'll dedicate to that after I help set up camp by doing a survival check on that.
Yes, make your survival camp for check, and then Nerva, what did you say?
Oh, just that, if he's gonna be doing that, I'll cast Identify on the hammer just so we know, like, what it does.
Yes.
That is a 18 for survival.
Okay, you guys have a well enough camp set up against the thickets, using the trees, bending over, making thatch work stuff. But back to you, Nerva. The hammer is a warhammer that is was sacred to this paladin order that he was a part of, that just dealt extra damage. That was it. It's just a well-crafted, magically imbued hammer. So
Can I, like, tell if it's been, like, corrupted at all, or it's just, like, strong weapon?
No, it's just strong weapon.
Okay.
It seems like, since his weapon is fine, like, you can't find any other magic on it that's imbued other than the imbued properties of being a paladin's warhammer. So you just imagine that it must have been like something else that was corrupting him. Yes.
You think I might also be able to, like, make a medicine check in that time to, like, see what is up with this dude's, like, skin or whatever? Like, he looked all black and...
Yeah, you can make a medicine check.
I'm not great with it, but maybe I could suggest to Getafix.
Can I help with the medicine check?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you
I could
each can
help
roll a medicine, or Getafix can roll medicine with advantage.
Yeah, let's do that. I'll just help you, like, look at him.
So roll with advantage?
Yeah, roll 2 medicine checks.
11 and a 22.
Nice. So with your 22, Getafix, you can tell that he was diseased. Like, he was, you kind of move his skull over, and since you and Nerva already failed your con saves,
right,
you don't have to roll it again. As you two are investigating, it was his brain.
Ew.
So as you move his, like, skull plating over, like maybe using your staff to just, like, slide, because the tidal wave, like, crushed his skull open, right? The helmet from the crushing force. His brain is pretty much gone. And all that's left is, like, what's the best way to picture this? You know when there's, like, so many really tiny things that it actually makes a big thing? Like, it looks like his brain is just full of black sand, but as you look in, like, that black sand is actually moving.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm really sorry.
Nerva's, like, holding, like, a handkerchief over her face, and she's like,
And Getafix, you don't know who failed their saves at this point, but you could guess that anybody that was within 15 feet, same as Garett, you both rolled over 20 kind of in this investigation. You know, Getafix, that anybody within 15 feet could have inhaled this and now has this in their brain.
oh, God.
Should have been wearing that.
Should it? Yeah. Should have had your fucking M95s on.
Oh shit. Okay.
But while they're doing that, just as a side note, while helping to prepare camp, I'm going to use my magical tinkering to enchant some wire and install some trip line. It's not letting me draw a line. In between the two areas. I don't know why it's only let me do a dot. There. Now it's doing a bunch of shit. Sorry.
It's okay.
You understand what I'm saying though? It's in the front of these two entrance areas.
1 second.
Let me reload roll 20.
Like
Maybe
that?
that'll work.
Covering both entrances into it.
Yep. And it's just gonna scream wee wee really loud if someone
Okay.
trips it.
Okay. 10
then-
feet.
Well, I was just gonna do one like tree to tree instead of the whole
Yeah,
area.
but I'm
that's
saying
that's
this sound. So like the artificer thing that you're
Yep.
doing, it only goes off 10 feet.
and I'm gonna lay kind of close to it. Oh, that's a Erizo, sorry. I'm gonna lay kind of close to it. About right here. And lean up against a tree trunk and kind of just lay back and close my eyes.
Okay. And what was just what were we talking about just before that? Were we at a
The
pass?
bugs in the brain.
Bug brains.
Black.
Yep. Yep, I guess that's where that was.
Dirty bug brains. I asked Nerva just, what she was able to find out after figuring out some more info from the Warhammer.
Doesn't seem to be enchanted with anything nefarious. Just a strong weapon.
A strong
This
weapon.
guy though, yeah, this guy though was sick. His brain was like rotten. I don't
Best be
know
careful.
if that has anything to do with these undead or I don't
Maybe
know.
something else is at hand.
Yeah, do we like know anything about why there's so many undead around here, around Penguin?
So you guys murked the Necrolord that would have had those answers. And everybody just assumes it's Sephiron, the evil sorcerer, because he, for the most part, just hires out other evil forces. Like the Obsidian cult in the very beginning of this adventure was, some of them had taken money from Sephiron to carry out little hits to disrupt the supply chain and infrastructure. And he's also got like an army of orcs as his like main infantry group. And this everybody was assuming this undead a month and a half ago when this adventure started, like in game, not in in our time. A month and a half ago, you guys met Terrence, who told you guys more about this. But he just said that things are getting scary, and that's why he left Penguin. Like, people were disappearing, cattle were disappearing. People were people's like remotes were missing. They couldn't find their TV remotes, like all that sick shit. Like, people were hiding them. So he left, and it has just been growing and growing. This evil presence in this area. You guys never really figured out where specifically it came from.
Mm-hmm.
Or even if there is some kind of like forward operating base. You guys never figured out if there's an actual like hive. So you guys don't know where it came from.
Oh yeah, I feel like going back to Penguin is also an option if we want to continue like investigating there and helping people there.
Survivors at this point.
But yeah, I don't know. We can talk about it like as a group or whatever.
Well, what you said intrigues me as I peer into the bag of holding and I take this hammer out and I, just going back to it, and I was just like, and it being a versatile weapon, I tested out both two-handed and single-handed. And then I say to myself, I think I enjoy this weapon, and I'll decide to add it to inventory or weapon list.
Nice. Wait, what did you just add to your weapon list?
The Warhammer.
Oh, sweet.
Right,
man.
hammer itself.
Hammer.
So, hell yeah. Just checking here. Okay, cool. You do have proficiency with martial weapons as a ranger. So yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Was there anything else I needed to check? I was checking to see what other stuff I needed to double check to see if I'd be able to use it. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just proficiency.
Okay.
It's just proficiency. I will say that it's just a regular Warhammer for you to use it because it's kind of got the paladin prerequisite to attunement. The basically like religious magic, like the religious attunement to it might be hard for a ranger to pick up on.
Can't connect. That's okay.
Yeah, it's
Warhammer
still a Warhammer. It's still pretty badass. It's you can find it in the compendium.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what's the? I think you guys were going into a rest, and you had some like turnovers picked out.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah,
Nerva
so
first.
Charmaine petitions to be the first one so that she can put you guys to sleep with her Song of Rest.
Nice.
I'll come in second.
Right. Hopefully we survive the night.
That's not ominous.
Okay, good night.
Well, I hope everybody survives. Cool.
I'll just put this fire out.
So we only have 2 people watching?
Yeah, I'll stay up for the first 4 hours.
Second 4 hours.
Okay, so I just hold on. I just want to make sure everybody's on the same page because Charmaine said that they were gonna go first, and then Erizo, and then Nerva said that she was gonna go first, and then Getafix said that he was gonna go second. So before I keep scribbling names out and rewriting names, Nerva, you'll be up by the time Erizo's finished his watch, anyways.
That's fine.
Because you only need 4 hours of trance.
Yep.
And Nerva, do you want to move your token just like where you'll be trancing? Where you'll be vibing?
Literally just vibing. I don't know. Over here, I guess.
Okay, cool. Groovy. Charmaine. Nice. So Charmaine, your song singing, etc. is over. You've done a tremendous job singing to everybody. And if for some reason the long rest is interrupted, anybody that rolls a hit dice coming out of it can also take the Song of Rest function. And Erizo, you are up on the watch. Charmaine, how do you wake up Erizo?
I go up to him and gently shake him, very gently, and say, "Hey, you're up."
Is it my turn? I clean off the drool off the side of my beak.
Nice.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Get up. Stretch the wings. He's like, all right, you can take a rest if you like. I'll take next watch.
I'll do that.
Okay.
And Charmaine goes to bed.
Right. And Erizo.
During my we've gone through. Let's see. I would like to do. We're in a forest, correct?
Yes. Yep.
That is favorite terrain for me. And I will use a. Sorry. Spell slot. My last level 2 spell slot for Primeval Awareness.
Oh, sick. So, you can sense whether the following types of creatures are present within 1 mile, or with up to 6 miles if you're in your favored terrain, which you are.
And that'll be for undead, and since I use the second level, it'll be for 2 minutes, I believe.
Just move this out of the way. Just go into the map of Oxton to get a little 6-mile radius.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, sweet. So that's actually going to take you all the way through Penguin Thicket. You are picking up undead to directly west of you, which is Penguin. So I'm saying like at the end, almost like near the end of your radius.
I don't think I get a direction, location, or number from this feature, unfortunately.
This feature does not reveal the creature's location or number. Oh, okay.
Yeah. But there is still a good, just presence around.
Yeah, you can definitely. Nothing's changed.
All right, no worries.
Okay.
So that, yeah, just wanted to get a feel for that. It was still intended.
Okay.
Yeah. So as I'm doing my watch, I just be vigilant.
Yeah. Very good.
Very vigilant.
Yeah, I was like, shit, I could tell you a lot. I was like, 6 miles, fuck, you can learn quite a bit right now. I'll tell you right where everything's at. Okay, and your turn, your watch is uneventful. Other than just like channeling your primal awareness towards your favored enemy, which is the undead. And you're realizing that you are in a hot spot.
I'm also practicing with the Warhammer, testing out a couple moves.
Nice. So to take your full long rest, you have to not be doing strenuous activity.
Let's just take a look at it and imagine that.
Yeah, yeah. Just imagine your head like you're just like sitting with your back up against a tree. All these like undead like presence around you that you're aware of, and you're just looking like, man, I can't wait to swing this fucking hammer. And yeah, you're who do you wake up next?
Oh shit. I will wake up. Oh fuck. Or Nerva. Tap her on the shoulder.
I'm like sitting cross-legged, like floating 1 inch above the ground.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And I just like crash to the ground.
Oh no. Sorry to wake you, Nerva. Too many things
Is
going
it-
on in my head right now
Time
with
to,
this.
is it time to go? I'm like shaking myself.
Oh, I messed up. I see that I got in the wrong person. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Nerva, you'd still need about another hour or two. Just another hour to finish up your trance, probably.
Okay. I'm like,
Here, I'll hold you back into your position.
You lift her
Okay.
up so she's floating again.
I just a feather stick to the board.
Slice
Just
it.
a feather stick.
And as you start floating back up into your trance and go back into your relaxed state, Erizo is like, so I'm not the only one that can fly.
I must learn more. Shit. Oy, yeah, the Garett's over there. I go to Getafix. I tap Getafix.
Is it that time already?
Yes. It's
Hopefully.
that time. Getafix.
So, Getafix, you will start your short watch before you go back to bed.
Hopefully you didn't wake Nerva.
Oh my god.
I'm just trying to think of the time of day. It is probably getting closer to the evening now, though. You guys didn't sleep much. You were up very early driving the horses into Penguin, and it's been kind of just this long, really long morning and afternoon for you guys. Getafix, as the sun is kind of setting now, what do you do to kill time on your watch?
Would I be able to attune to the weapon? The staff?
Absolutely. So as you wake up and you have your Ziona staff, you begin holding on to it. You not only recognize that you have this newfound strength, not like a muscle building strength, but a resistance. You're immune to disease and poison. So you can't take, and I'm going to say that's not poison damage, it's the condition, disease and poisoned.
Got it.
So like you can, like if poisoning damage affects you, you'll still take that, but you have this like awesome, it's like getting your vaccines. You've had all your vaccine shots with this. You're up to date. But you do have resistance to necrotic damage. So any necrotic, and you'll have to remind me as well, but any necrotic damage you take, you're going to half that. You're going to halve it.
Got it.
And as you're holding the staff, you have an urge, as you finished your attunement, you have this urge to just drive it into the ground. And as you stake the staff into the ground where you guys are, this divine light, this like not like bright shining light, but this holy like opaque light, green light radiates from it in a 15-foot radius circle around the staff, and the energy is spreading around the trees because it is going into the trees a little bit. And any creature within this who accepts your blessings, so basically like people who believe in you, people who believe in like your ability to heal and be a part of Ziona's like Like, dude, you're wielding her staff now. That's pretty big, man. And so people who believe in that magic of yours, they will have advantage on wisdom saving throws and skill checks that involve wisdom. And any undead creature must succeed a charisma saving throw in order to willingly enter the area. So zombies right now, if a zombie wanted to just like come out of the woods again and fight you guys, it'll have to pass a charisma saving throw in order to come within 15 feet of you. Or 15 feet of the staff. And if it does enter the area, it suffers disadvantage on wisdom saving throws and skill checks while inside that area. And once you remove the staff from the ground, this area will be blessed again by positive energy, and it will have reconsecrated this area. And any dark magic, any like shrine or fixture devoted to a deity, pantheon, undead, or higher power that has ideals vastly different from Ziona will be destroyed. So the black magic that is kind of like lingering around this area is destroyed when you remove the staff.
Well, dang.
Yep. But you got, yeah, it's kind of an OP staff, but that's what you guys are going to need.
Does that include those bugs?
That is a great question that I'm not going to tell you the answer to unless you guys do something to figure that out.
What the, like, that's my rest time, right? Like, I have to wait till morning to do anything else. Like,
correct.
Yeah. And how long are we at now for rest time?
You guys are about, I mean, with the end of your, 1 second. Yep, with the end of your turn resting, it's just going to be Nerva's watch and you guys will be out of it.
Okay.
It's been probably a good 6 hours now of resting, going between watches.
Cool. Then I will go and wake Nerva for final watch.
Okay.
Nerva would have maybe asked to like borrow the spell book just to like take a look at while I'm on watch.
I mean, it's been a pretty long sequence since then, but if you want to just like take the book from him.
As he's sleeping?
Yeah.
Or is it Erizo that has it?
Yep. I believe that's who picked it up and put it in the bag of holding.
Okay. So if I know that it's in the bag of holding, I can like think it to myself and pull it out, right?
Yeah, you can reach in there and get it out. You guys are all allies.
Okay. Yeah, I know I won't be able to like add any spells from it now, but just, you know, for the sake of like studying.
Yeah, just looking it over, get some of the study time out of the way. Okay, let me just do this. Oof, you guys, it's so funny because it's kind of been like, wow, this is actually our first peaceful long rest in a while. Because you've cleared out like Bright Hammer in the area, you've got like a defensive wire set up, you've got this Ziona bubble. I have made it pretty hard for an encounter, but I was like, I'm just gonna roll a d4 each watch, and if it's a 4, there's gonna be like a wave that comes in and ruins the long rest. And it's been a 3 every time. So you guys have been by the skin of your teeth every time, and it's been so hard for me to like just hold that back. But yeah, you guys have made it out now. It's fairly dark though. It's kind of ass crack night, if that's an expression.
I have dancing lights going, so
cool. Yeah, that's super cool. You turn on some dancing lights while you wake everybody up, or just let everybody keep sleeping. Anybody that wants to wake up now can and be well rested.
Cool. I'll do that.
Oh wait.
Charmaine will wait.
Just gonna give a big old long stretch.
Charmaine will look around and say, "Good morning."
It's still
not
dark
so
out,
loud.
right?
Oh yeah, it's still very dark. That's why it's funny.
Just gonna look at her and just shake my head.
And she flashes a big smile.
Frankly, I love this time of day.
So what's the word? Are we heading back to Oxton? I need to get going.
Yeah, we should definitely make our way back to Oxton and be able to regroup and take care of some things over there. But we do definitely got to keep our eyes open and ears open for any zombies or potential zombies along the way.
Charmaine goes up to Erizo and looks at him and asks, "Are you still okay? Did you heal last night? Did you sleep well?"
Yes and no. Just some things on my mind recently. Perhaps a quick haiku would put my mind at peace.
Are you requesting a song?
Perhaps.
Charmaine pulls out a lute and starts singing the song.
Beautiful. What song is it?
The da 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 da.
Final Fantasy VII Victory.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the clouds, that one. Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Alright, to Oxton. Everybody got everything?
Going to Oxton, not Penguin, just double checking.
I mean, Penguin.
It's Oxton where the people sent us off to Penguin? Is that what happened?
Yep.
Okay, let's go then.
They're gonna win off to Oxton. On the road again.
I can't wait to get back on the road again.
Need a montage.
Road again. Bilbo Baggins. Home again.
Home again.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. After 5 hours of walking, you guys get back to the wagon. And the dead horse that was there is now gone, along with the wagon. So you can see the grooves in the dirt and the muck, and you guys have taken like 2 or 3 short rests in this area, so you know it pretty well, even though it's nighttime. You guys have a pretty good understanding about this area. And you guys have been going for 5 hours. You can go another 3 hours. Well, that'll take you to right here. And you guys do anything at the wagon, or just walk by and look at it?
Well, it's not there, right?
Yeah, but I'm sorry, the little campground that you guys have been making. You guys have stopped there a couple different times.
Nope. I am headstrong and heading to Oxton.
Headstrong, heading to Oxton. So, yep. Right here. I don't know if you guys can see my arrow tool, but I will just put Birdman there. Whoa, big old bird, man.
Okay.
You guys get here, and it's probably getting to be closer to sunrise now. You guys slept until mid-evening, and you've now been just on a straight march for 8 hours with Garett actually leading the pack, being the most eager, it seems, to get to Oxton, turn in the quest, and fulfill whatever other big things that he needs to go do in Oxton. Maybe pick up some more wire or something. But you guys are tired. You guys, it's been a long 8-hour march. It's getting close to sunrise, and you guys will need to stop here in camp or roll me some Constitution saves.
Set up a quick camp.
Yep. Yeah, I said we set up a quick camp.
Okay.
All right. Survival check.
Yep. Vibe check.
Oh shit. Oh man. Oh, I don't know what it is. That's gonna be a 6.
Okay, nice.
It is so funny when I hear your dice rolling. It sounds like you're drumming your fingers on the desk. Every single time I hear that in my head. It's so funny.
Maybe it is my fingers.
It might be.
Okay. So you guys lay down there. And as you guys start to make a camp, Erizo, your eyes, not the most keen, but it seems like the shift passes without disruption. You guys just gonna stick with the same watch order that you had?
Fine with me.
The bard putting everybody to bed, Erizo, Getafix peeking up for a little bit, and then Nerva rounding out the last shift.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Alright,
we'll take all the
so-
sleep he can get, I suppose.
So Charmaine pulls out the pan lute and starts playing a sleepy and wistful song.
Nice. And you put everybody to sleep with the wispy song, and it's nice. But it doesn't stay that way. As the morning comes, the dark clouds come overhead, and since Erizo was not able to, recognize the weather patterns well enough, as you guys are halfway through your sleep, it's just pouring rain. So you guys will be soaking wet now as you're sleeping in the rain. It's just a miserable. This is a miserable camping experience, TBH.
Yeah.
Like no one saw this rain coming, and you guys wake up and start your next leg of the adventure. Your next leg of the. How you doing? 1, 2.
After I shake off my feathers, I'm just like poofy for the next couple hours.
Yeah, you look like a baby bird. It's a poofy red bird from the moisture in the air. So after 5 hours, you guys make it to the fork in the road. And that is where it is, let's see here, maybe 10 in the morning, I'm going to say. You guys marched until about 5 a.m. The sun was almost up. It started pouring rain. The sun's up now. It's 10 a.m. But it's dark skies overhead, tons of clouds. And at the fork in the road, if you guys remember where you met that merchant caravan, I'll put her token on here if I still have it. I believe her name was Mia. She sold candles.
The fucking token.
So Mia's there. Mia, you see her caravan is there in the rain. She's got a bigger canopy set up over her wagon, kind of protecting her wares from weather. And at the corner, you see another wagon that's set up, and it's your guys' wagon. And there are two dudes who are very poorly trying to drag this horse over to the wagon, and you recognize the horse as Chip, the horse that broke free earlier. You guys checked on the wagon. So your wagon and Chip are both here at this crossroad, and these two dudes are wrestling with Chip. And that's just where we're going to end it tonight at the crossroad.